We have some really big stuff to go through here for Black Ops Cold War Season 3 and the Warzone Nuke event happening next week. There is a ton of stuff here, some reveals, some info about when we're seeing this event actually happen. We're going to go through the exact times you guys need to know about, some teasers in the game right now, and we're also going to go through some other content we will see in Cold War Season 3. So I want to thank you guys. We are now a little over 400 subs away from 72K on the channel. So if you're new and would like to subscribe, I really would appreciate it. If we can go for 500 likes on the video as well, I'd appreciate that. Let's start off first very quickly. Treyarch tweeted out coming this weekend, double XP, double weapon XP, and double battle pass XP. They always do this before a major update, a season releases, so it makes sense as to why this weekend we're getting all of this new double XP in the game. But let's go through here the teaser. This is what Call of Duty tweeted out on their main Twitter, April 21st, 2021, which is next Wednesday. The end is near, hashtag Warzone, and you see a little bit of a teaser video here. Super interesting. They confirmed the time as well, 12 p.m. Pacific time. Here's another teaser that a bunch of influencers, YouTubers were sent out by Activision, and this is what they got. They got some type of helmet. It says Verdansk Dam, and then on the note, once the hostiles reach here, we levy a guess that Verdansk is all but gone to the damned. So a bunch of puns there. The zombies are going to the dam. That's the last location for this Warzone event, and it seems like that's where everything is going to take place next week. Now, up on screen, here are the official times for this here: 12 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UK. I feel bad for you Australian guys. 3 a.m., 5 a.m., New Zealand, 7 a.m. So let me know down below if you have any questions on the times here. This is when everything is going to go down, and it's kind of crazy that we're actually getting this Nuke event, this new Warzone map. We've been talking about this for so many months now, and it's finally happening next week. This also makes sense as well because Season 3 is expected to release the next day, Thursday, April 22nd. So, of course, the event is happening a day before this season actually is released. The thing is here, we've been talking about a bunch of leaks about a Part 1 and a Part 2 of the Warzone Nuke event. The Destruction of Verdansk playlist that has leaked out. There are several parts to it. There's also some descriptions that were leaked out that we've talked about saying that it's 15 minutes after the destruction of Verdansk. There might be a mini playlist here where the event first begins on Wednesday, April 22nd at the times we discussed, but it doesn't actually bring us the new Warzone map until Season 3 actually releases a couple of hours later or the next day. That would actually make a ton of sense. Pretty much Part 1 of the Nuke event will be you're playing on Warzone, it's destroyed by the nuke, whatever occurs there, you're going to be playing on a destroyed version of the current Verdansk map, and then Part 2 of the event will be somehow teleporting us and bringing us back in time to the 80s to when Verdansk was first being built, and that will finally be when Season 3 releases and when the new official Warzone map is fully out. So that's most likely here what we're getting. That would make sense with the leaks here. Who knows? Maybe they altered it around. The leaks don't always confirm exactly what we're seeing here, so we'll just have to wait and see what we get, and we're probably going to get a bunch of new teasers and marketing in the next couple of days for this huge event. So really exciting here. There are other teasers in the game right now. It's from Warzone News. First Season 3 teaser, 2 new 1980s Olympic posters have been spotted in Superstore. It seems like we're going to be seeing a lot more in-game teasers leading up to April 22nd, which is very true. This teaser specifically doesn't give us too much information, but we should be getting a lot more important teasers that reveal storyline for the game and the new map and all that good stuff every day in the next couple of days as we go into next week when this event first starts. So super exciting here. Now, this isn't just about Warzone. Next week, we're also getting a new season for Black Ops Cold War. So let's talk about Season 3 and what we're getting for 6v6 multiplayer maps. A lot of people were disappointed in what we saw for Season 2. Season 2 Reloaded, we barely got any maps there. Multiplayer content was super scarce. So for Season 3, a lot of people are expecting a lot more for this game. And we've talked about different new original maps that they're working on. Echelon is one of them that we definitely could see. But in terms of remakes, I was really surprised that we didn't see any remade maps in Season 2. It's not a bad thing. I know a lot of people want to see just original maps, but I thought, you know, maybe a couple of remakes would be cool to see. And what I've been saying is, again, if they absolutely have to bring us remade maps, make it so the maps weren't already brought back in a previous game. We've seen Firing Range, Jungle so many times, but there are so many other really good good maps that have never been remade that a lot of people would really love to play on. MW2 Ghost says this: we're likely to see a 6v6 remake with Season 3. Which remake would you pick to be added? He says Grid from Black Ops 1 or Turbine from Black Ops 2. Those are pretty solid picks here, and both of those maps we've never seen, I'm pretty sure, remade in a game. Someone else says, but we'll get either Firing Range, Summit, or Jungle again, and those maps were leaked to be returning to the game again, and those maps have returned to so many past Call of Duties, BO3, BO4. We've seen those maps so many times, and he responds with this: I've heard that they're saving those usual remakes for a little later. This is actually really interesting, and it opens up the door to see different types of remakes added to the game, maps that we haven't seen brought into the game before. And I'm gonna go through a couple of the BO2 maps that I would love to see remade. Again, these maps have not been remade before. They were brought, some of them, into COD Mobile, but you know, that doesn't really count. They haven't been brought into a main Call of Duty release. So we have Carrier, Meltdown, Plaza, Standoff, and Cargo. Really great maps that would be so fun to play on in Cold War, and we didn't even go through the DLC maps. These are just the base BO2 maps. I mean, BO2 had so many good MP maps. We could talk about it in a future video, some of the DLC maps I would want to see in this game. And you could also go to Black Ops 1, even World at War. Other maps that we haven't seen remade, I really don't mind them being added to Cold War. So let me know down below, do you like my list? Again, we just looked at the BO2 maps, but leave your comments down below. What map would you want to see added to Cold War from any of the past games, but make sure the map hasn't been remade before? And if it was brought into COD Mobile, that doesn't count. Make sure the map hasn't been remade in any of the main Call of Duty releases, and you can just check that out by going to COD Wiki, looking up the map, and it'll tell you which games the map was featured in. So let me know down below. Let's go through some stuff now about downloading updates early and how this is going to change the release of Cold War and Warzone Season 3. So an update here from Zesty Colleagues: preload updates for PS5. PlayStation has announced on their blog that the PlayStation 5 is receiving the preload feature from PS4. Once it's enabled by developers, title updates for games will now pre-download to your console. This should apply to Cold War and Warzone soon. Now, this is a pretty big feature. Right now, for the most part, when you get a Call of Duty update, only PS4 users are able to download updates early, which is a huge advantage because once the update actually goes live, they already have the entire update downloaded, and they can start playing right when the new season goes live. For everyone else, PS5, PC, Xbox, they have to start downloading this entire update when the season is live, when everyone else is playing on PS4, and it could take several hours since they're all downloading it at the same time. This is a huge deal. Hopefully this is expanded to all platforms, and that they do find a way to make it so everyone can pre-download this update. So right when the update goes live, right when the new season is out, we could all play it at the same time without any download issues or anything like that. They do this for game releases. Like when Black Ops Cold War came out, every platform could pre-download the game, but for the actual individual updates and the title updates and the seasons, you can't do that for some reason. So hopefully that feature is added and expanded very soon, because it would be a really big deal and a big help to all of us. Now, something else here, other teasers have been found in Warzone regarding the Nuke event. Here's a video from the Game Revolution, also from Not Andre, and in this video you see someone looking up at a missile being launched and then landing right here, and nothing really happens. It's a really weird thing. We talked about this last week when this was occurring in the game. The past couple of days and weeks, you've been seeing random missiles fly around Verdansk, and it's not really teasing anything else besides a Nuke event incoming, obviously, but it would be kind of crazy to see if the actual Nuke event is this missile, which seems kind of small, and then it lands and then nothing actually happens. I mean, it's gonna be kind of funny to see what actually goes down here. The Black Ops Cold War reveal event in Warzone was a big deal, but nothing too crazy actually happened in game. With Fortnite, they have huge animated effects, huge explosions, a lot of crazy things happen in the game. With the Black Ops Cold War reveal, we kind of just had trailers pop up on screen, little things happen, and then the trailer played in the game. Like, nothing too big actually happened. You didn't see a huge explosion. Really nothing happened to the map itself. So for the Warzone Nuke event, if Verdansk is literally being destroyed, it seems like a lot of crazy stuff would happen in game, and I'm very curious to see whether or not they're going to animate and make it all of this live in the game as we're moving and walking around, or they're just gonna play a cutscene of it happening. I mean, either way, it's both going to be really cool to see what occurs here, but a lot of us would much rather see it actually in the game and live, because despite what you think about Fortnite, those Fortnite live events are really sick. So to see anything similar in Warzone, in Verdansk, an actual nuke dropping, you're walking around, you see the explosion, particle effects all around you, you see the map change live as you're playing the map, that would be the coolest thing Call of Duty has ever done. So hopefully that's what we're getting. I don't want to set everyone's expectations up too high, because there is a good chance that maybe it's just in the form of a cutscene and then we see it happen and then we move into the next part of the playlist, the new Warzone map or the destroyed version of Verdansk, whatever we're playing on. I don't know yet, but hopefully we do get the Fortnite wrap, because again, it's just so cool how they do those events, and we're going to be getting all of this info reveals next week, so super soon, and I just can't wait. So seriously, thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a comment down below, Nuke, if you watched the entire video. It is greatly appreciated. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.